Your question, I don't want to speculate on what level of training they will be trained in or what they will be authorized to perform as far as rules for the use of force. The Title 10 headquarters will provide that training to them. It is my understanding, however, that protective crowd control will be one of the things they're trained upon, and I will provide my advice to the Title 10 commander that Oregon National Guard men and women they serve two purposes: one, to defend America, and two, to protect Oregonians. And so by serving in this mission, they will be protecting any protesters at the ICE facility. That's my desire. Now, to answer your question, full force is not a doctrinal term that the Army uses. So I'm not sure exactly what that means, and I don't want to speculate as to what level of force they will be allowed to use.
And you heard him correctly. The Brigadier General Gronewold there saying that they will be protecting the protesters when it comes to the National Guard. This goes right back to what I warned you about civil war, front and center. So who would they be protecting the protesters against? It will be against ICE. Okay, the same ICE that in other cities are working alongside the National Guard doing things. So up here in Oregon, they're going to be utilized in a different manner. Now, you could say this is because the state is making the move to use the National Guard versus Trump. If Trump tried to use them first, then they could flip the script. That's why I keep telling you this is going to come down to pure civil war on the ground, where they're going to have federalized ICE troops squaring off against National Guard in settings like this in Portland. On top of it, as you can see here on the left, they've put out a post, Antifa in Portland, saying, "You're invited. Laser tag." They're calling for mass laser attacks on helicopters over Portland's ICE facility today, right now, into tonight. So this is potentially going to lead to some chaotic madness, more chaos in the streets, and who knows what's going to pop off from here. But I just want to make it clear. They're stating they're going to start targeting aircraft with lasers here, and the National Guard on the ground is going to be used to keep the protesters, or Antifa, if you will, protected. Okay? So how's this going to shake out? This is the latest. Join me for the live streams going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, talking about this in greater detail and a whole lot more. I hope to see you there. Much love.